Hi guys, how are we doing? Welcome back to the channel. Neil here, and today we're checking out this weird thing here. This weird looking guitar is actually a Sonicake Travel guitar. It's an electric acoustic, and let me tell you something, I wasn't expecting this guitar to be so much fun. If you are interested in buying any Sonicake gear at all, guys, please check out my Sonicake affiliate link down there below in the description. If you go down there below, go through that link, search for any Sonicake gear at all, put in code Neil and you even get 10% off as well. Okay guys, so this weird thing here is the Sonicake Electric Acoustic Travel Guitar. I really like it. I'm an electric guitar player obviously usually, so I struggle with acoustics. It's a shorter scale which I really like, and because it hasn't got the big acoustic body thing going on, you know, I'm finding it a lot easier to play, because for me being an electric player used to thinner bodied guitars, the first thing I notice that impedes me when I pick up an acoustic is that big fat body on my arm out there, putting my shoulder in a pretty awkward position. But yeah, I really like this thing so far and I'm having a ton of fun with it. So this guitar probably looks like it doesn't do that much, but actually it does a hell of a lot. I can't believe how much it does. When you buy one of these guitars, you actually get a really cool padded gig bag with it as well. It's pretty good quality, is that gig bag. Gig bag. It's even got Sonicake wrote on it and everything embroidered on there. It's really good quality. And inside it, as you can see here, all the parts of the guitar actually Velcro in, you know, with straps, so it's really secure for traveling around. This would be an ideal guitar for somebody who wants to go busking, something like that, doesn't want to take much gear with them. But for me personally, I've just had a ton of fun sat around playing this guitar, because this is the only acoustic guitar that I actually own. The action on this is pretty low actually for an acoustic, or for this style of an acoustic. And what I will say is that it still has that kind of raspiness on an acoustic. You know, where you have to press the strings down quite hard to get the note out, and it's got that raspy feel to it. I really like that. It does feel authentic. It does feel like a real acoustic to actually play, apart from obviously the size and everything. This guitar comes in 3 parts and it's super fast and easy to assemble. I'm going to show you how it works right now by taking it down. So here you have a strap, but on this end it is actually quite a long screw. I'll turn it upside down just for the purpose of the video to do this. And you basically unscrew this. Like that. You take the sides off. They Velcro into your gig bag, both of them. They come off the same. And then the last part that you'll put in your gig bag will be this part that also Velcros and straps in securely. You do get a tuner with this guitar. You also get a truss rod bar to adjust the truss rod up here high. I think it's really cool. It's got a thumb wheel adjust on here. My Jacksons have this on up high, and it's something that I really love about Jackson guitars. And it's something that I look for when I'm buying a guitar, to have the adjustment up there rather than up here under a piece of plastic. The guitar holds its tuning really well, by the way, guys, for a short scale guitar. I'm super impressed by how it stays in tune. Let's get down to the bells and whistles on this guitar. So on the back there, you have your output jack. On the top here, you can see a preamp section. Now, there's quite a lot going on there. As you can see, there's a power on button, and the indicator next to it flashes when the battery is low. Next to that, there is a USB socket for charging this guitar. There is also an auxiliary in for your phone or an MP3 player if people still have things like that. And there's also obviously a headphone out, which I use. You can really get lost in the ambience and the effects and the sound when you put headphones on, crank them up on your own, get practicing and playing. You can really get lost in the sound, and to be honest, half an hour soon goes by, you know, just fiddling around with the settings and seeing what beautiful tones you can get out of this. It has an EQ there, as you can see on the preamp there, just a treble and a bass, nothing too elaborate on there, and I just leave them around noon, both of those, to be honest. On here we have 9 different types of acoustic models, and they all do sound very, very different. We're going to go through those right now. There's 3 effects on this guitar. So there's a plate reverb, a hall reverb, and also a chorus effect, and you can dial each effect in, you know, kind of more or less. And you've got quite a broad width of the more or less on each effect, if you know what I mean. I personally just prefer the plate reverb out of them all, although the chorus is quite a lot of fun as well. I really like it, but I want to know what you guys think. As always, I've had tons of fun with this guitar. It's super small. I can sit in my living room, headphones on, you know, while people are watching TV, and I can practice, have a jam on my own, and enjoy myself without disturbing any others too much. It's very convenient, and I wish I'd have had this guitar a while ago when I kept going to a caravan for a few years in a row, and I took a couple of travel guitars, and I wish I'd have had this one then, because it's a great travel guitar, it really is. As I always say, guys, it doesn't matter what I think, it only matters what you think. Please let me know down below what you think of this guitar in the comments. Hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. Do not forget my affiliate link for Sonicake gear down there below in the description. Like I say, Sonicake sent this out to me. I do have an affiliate link, but my opinions are just my own, and I'm pretty honest about it. If I could change one thing, or should I say improve one thing to this guitar, it would be to add an OTG out, okay? So when you're doing TikTok videos, things like that, you can go straight from the guitar to your phone. This guitar doesn't have one for some reason. I think that's one thing that they missed out on that could have been really useful, or at least it could have been useful to me, especially recording today's video. To record today's video, I went into a Joyo interface and then into the phone, so I couldn't go direct. You know, I guess you could go from the headphone out to an old phone if it has the old jack style in there, but I don't know how old you'd have to go. That would be like iPhone, what, 5, maybe 4? But nobody has one of those now anyway, probably. But yeah, that's one thing that's missing, an OTG output straight to your phone or your iPad or whatever it is you're recording. I think that could have been a great addition to this guitar. Hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. I'll see you all soon.